ground! I'll shoot you! I'll shoot you! Travel on the lane number 3, speeds about 90. Opposite side of the
31. He just threw a chocolate milk at me.
On the evening of March 22, 2025, in Alliance, Ohio, officers attempted to stop 41-year-old William Wolf, a repeat offender with nearly 30 prior arrests and more than 19 open license suspensions. Wolf was already well known to local law enforcement, having fled from them twice before. This time, with multiple active warrants out of Stark County, Carroll County, and Canton PD, he was once again on the run.
Passing armor, speeds are 105.
He's making all right.
Eastbound on 224.
Alright, we're going to be continuing 22. We're going to be heading down 14. 14 is going to be south. 14 south.
Just threw a tire iron at me.
Alright, we just entered Smith Township's jurisdiction, just passed over 12. Still continuing south on 14. Continuing south, just past Smith County. Speeds are 110.
48 headquarters, see if OSB has any units with spike strips to stop this thing.
They'll be coming up to 165, speeds are 100, track to 0. Headquarters, Goshen and Salem.
Suspect began hurling objects from his vehicle at pursuing officers, including a tire iron, a knife, and even a bottle of chocolate milk, desperately trying to cause a cruiser to crash.
On you, Tuck.
Copy. We're going westbound onto West State. Westbound onto West State.
Now continuing westbound, just past Duck Creek, speed is 90, traffic light.
He's searching all over around the front. He just threw a chocolate milk at me.
OSP is trying to lay down spike strips in Damascus by Farmers Bay.
534.
He just got hit with spike strips and so did I. Take over. I just lost both driver's side tires.
So you have to stop.
I am.
When stop sticks were finally deployed, they successfully deflated one of the suspect's tires, but they also took out the pursuing officer's vehicle. With a flat tire of his own, the officer had to pull back and let other units take over the pursuit.
Hey, be careful, that was a knife you threw out.
Field now.
Watch
Through
out.
field now.
Watch yourself. I'm not going to eject him yet. He's reaching.
He's coming to a stop. He's ready for the field.
Hold on.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the car.
I don't give up! Oh, you're such a big...
The pursuit finally came to an end when the suspect crashed into a road sign and skidding into a field. William Wolf was taken into custody and charged with felony fleeing, felony vandalism, felonious assault, possession of methamphetamine, and several other offenses. He's currently being held in the Stark County Jail, where his long history of running from the law seems to have caught up with him. On June 22, 2023, Corporal Carpenter teamed up with Independence County Sheriff Stevens to assist in a high-speed pursuit of a Chevrolet Blazer near Charlotte. The suspect, driving recklessly, refused to stop despite multiple warnings.
Let me in. Newport, I'm in it. North Charlotte Road, about to do a pit. Going north Charlotte Road, 370. Fox, we're unsuccessful. got over.
As soon as Corporal Carpenter took over the pursuit as the primary unit, he wasted no time, executing a TVI that completely wrecked the suspect's vehicle. The driver was suspended out of Independence County for a misdemeanor warrant. Independence County Sheriff's Office filed multiple charges against him, including felony fleeing, aggravated assault, reckless driving, and a laundry list of traffic violations. This chase may have ended with a crash, but it also ended with accountability. On April 9, 2024, a bolo was issued for a Dodge Durango connected to a chilling crime, an aggravated assault that tragically turned into a homicide in Atlanta, Georgia. As officers remained on high alert, one Forest Park officer spotted the suspect vehicle at a Quick Trip gas station. When they attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to pull over. Without hesitation, the trooper pulled in directly behind the vehicle, activated the lights and sirens, and the pursuit was on.
We're going to be going about 100 miles per hour.
While on Highway 42, the suspect vehicle pushed speeds of 90 miles per hour. At one point, it veered into oncoming traffic, driving northbound in the southbound lanes, narrowly dodging innocent drivers.
He's back on the other side of traffic now. Almost lost it. Copy that. Coming past some cars, I'm about to try to get them off the road after I get past these cars. Copy that. Highway 42 northbound going on the opposite lane of travel again. Correction, he's staying on the correct lane of travel. On the lane number 3, speeds about 90. Opposite side of traffic right now, going northbound and southbound lanes.
The chase quickly spiraled out of control, and it was only a matter of time before something went terribly wrong. The suspect's driving became even more erratic, showing zero concern for anyone else on the road.
Copy that. Copy that. Northbound on Jonesboro Road, approaching Brownsville Road. Copy that.
The suspect continued his reckless flight onto Jonesboro Road, but as he rounded a curve, he lost control. Moments later, the vehicle slammed into a utility pole and crashed into the nearby woods.
Hands! 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 You got a shield? Yeah. Hands! Put your hands up! I got you. Get out the car! Crawl! Get out!
Anybody else in the car?
No, it doesn't look like it over here.
Troopers issued verbal commands as the front passenger window was lowered. Once the door was opened, the suspect was ordered to show his hands. But in a sudden, tragic turn, Trooper noticed the driver's head slump over. Moments later, blood could be seen coming from his head area. On October 13, 2022, Trooper Killian was patrolling Asher Avenue when he spotted a black sport bike with no license plate. The moment blue lights came on, the rider hit the throttle. Sirens were activated and Troop A Communications was notified. This was now a pursuit.
Which direction?
Eastbound. We're in Broadway, West 16th. 630 East.
Copy 630 eastbound. 640. Energy nose, 30 east or 30 west.
10-4, we're just now getting to 630 East.
Copy back at 630 east to 30 east.
CFS comments headed.
The rider, later identified as Christopher Gaylor, accelerated to nearly 100 miles per hour, constantly looking back at the trooper. He blew through red lights, showing zero regard for traffic laws or public safety. Then Trooper Austin Duncan took over as a primary unit.
Copy, it's Whiteville Green.
Taking 40 west from the 30 east.
The motorcyclist wasted his chance to stop long ago, unaware that in just a few moments he wouldn't be running from the law. He'd be fighting for his life.
He's driving in the oncoming lanes, back on the eastbound side on Highway 176.
What direction?
We're westbound, coming up on Allen Street.
Westbound.
And here's where things take a shocking turn. Unbeknownst to the trooper, the motorcyclist was carrying a full gallon of gasoline in his backpack. So when the taser was deployed, he instantly became engulfed in flames.
Get on the ground! I'll shoot you! I'll shoot you! He's on fire! He's on fire! Get extinguisher! Extinguisher! He's on fire! Put your hands behind your back! He's not on fire anymore. We're 215. Get start aiming. Stop moving.
Christopher Gaylor would eventually recover from his burns and plead guilty to felony fleeing. Despite his lengthy criminal history, including a previous police chase that caused a school lockdown, he was sentenced to just 7 years of probation. And let's not forget, he was already on parole when this happened. On January 15th, 2025, Trooper Riley with the Florida Highway Patrol was set up for speed enforcement. That's when he clocked a gray pickup blazing down the road at 85 in a 50-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Riley tried to pull the driver over, but instead of stopping, the suspect hit the gas flying south on US 441 at speeds over 110 miles per hour. As the chase intensified, Trooper Riley began closing the gap, carefully positioning his cruiser for a TVI, hoping to bring this dangerous pursuit to a safe end.
I found him. He is overturned here. He can start 71 again already.
When troopers reached the overturned truck, they spotted a man trying to climb a nearby hill, injured but still attempting to flee. That man was Corey Michael Wakefield. He claimed he wasn't the driver and gave a fake name. He was taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center for treatment, where his family tried to back up his lie, saying someone else was behind the wheel. But when deputies found that man alive and well at his home, it sealed the truth. Wakefield was arrested and hit with a long list of charges, including grand theft auto, drug possession, fleeing, and lying to law enforcement. On February 19, 2024, just before 5 in the morning, Trooper Montgomery with the Ohio State Highway Patrol attempted to stop a Hyundai sedan clocked at over 100 miles per hour, just outside Cincinnati. Not only was the driver speeding, but also weaving through lanes, but instead of pulling over, the driver floored it, launching troopers into a high-speed pursuit that pushed past 130 miles per hour at times.
Nice, stay on the right side. Okay, radio. Sunday took 129.
Rear took 129.
Eventually, the driver took an exit, but his reckless behavior didn't stop there. Blowing through intersections, ignoring traffic signals, and putting innocent lives at risk, he showed zero intention of slowing down.
What's your 39? I'll get you cross for the second. My man just run the road. Of course, you run the red light. Passing, Marty Hughes. 11 and how many units are currently in the pursuit? 3. Opportunity is every unit. Get familiarized. Right. The dealer's voice is still blacked out. turn, weaving, trying to cove, mostly traffic. Like we're set at the light. 47 North traffic light. Still. 31, 247, and Milliken, 31.
Get your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
The chase came to a violent end after the suspect ran a red light and crashed into an innocent motorist. He sustained injuries from the collision and was transported to the hospital, before eventually being booked into jail. On April 3, 2023, a bright gold Cadillac Escalade caught a trooper's attention while he was stationary. The vehicle was displaying a fictitious license plate. When the trooper activated his lights and sirens to conduct a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply.
Gold Cadillac Escalade. Fictitious tags, AJ 47B. Adam David John 47 boy. Eastbound on 6. Stand by. You better pull over! If you don't want me to put you in a ditch, you better hit it now. I'm gonna put you in a... Sir, don't put me in the ditch. You get... He's failing to stop. He's trying to get to a house. He's trying to get to a house. Alright, he won't stop. He's got a kid in the car, though.
The driver eventually pulled over in front of a residence and stepped out of the vehicle, where he was arrested without further incident. Honestly, this might just be the easiest chase that troopers had in his entire career.